Hey guys, what's up? How are we doing? I hope everybody is doing well. Thank you for everybody who does like, comment, share, and subscribe. I want to clear a space. Thank you for everybody who shows support to this channel. You guys are awesome, all right? And I love you. You should know that by now. But of course, we always take a moment for gratitude, right? And water. Everybody take a moment for some water. Hydration. Yes. Okay. So, because we don't want to be dehydrated around here, right? In other words, thirsty. All right, so let's go ahead and see what we have for the 13th, guys. Again, thank you so much. I love you guys. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You know how to reach out to me. It's in the description box. I am getting quite a few flowers for you guys, and this might be kind of strange, but I am getting some flowers. I'm getting daffodils, daisies, lavender. I'm getting hydrangeas. Whatever those flowers are, they're stacked. They're not like lavender, but they're kind of like lavender, and they have the bells going. They almost look like bells growing off of it. I'm sure somebody out there knows exactly what I'm talking about. That's the flower they're showing me. Okay. So I don't know. I'm kind of getting the energy of just wanting to feng shui your energy, your space. Maybe clear your space out. Maybe bring some fresh plants inside or something. I'm getting the energy too, and I picked this up the other day, but it's coming back. Like for somebody who really is working on like an outside oasis, like fountains, gazebo, like a whole like just space for you to just think and relax, you know? I kind of get the energy that Spirit wants you to be able to feel like you can put your feet up a little bit and just relax. Like you don't have to battle, you don't have to do anything, really. You just have to be you, which is doing a lot already, right? So we have air magic coming out. Again, working with incense. I swear I've been stuck on incense. Working with incense, okay? Working with your communication, working with, if you're trying to manifest right now, chanting would be very good. Positive affirmations would be really, really good. Working with, feathers. Might be finding a lot of feathers, or feathers are significant, which we get that message a lot around here. So, I mean, I can't even say, noticing the hawk here, right? Okay, so that energy of expanding your consciousness, expanding your mind. You could just be seeing things from like a whole new point of view, a whole new perspective. Like Spirit has came in for you and really shined a light on things for you, and I feel like you're gaining clarity. Some of you, this clarity doesn't feel good. Others of you, it feels great. We have affirmation for acceptance here, right? So needing to accept things as they are, darling, exactly as they are, and nothing else, okay? Nothing more, nothing less. Affirmations for acceptance, accepting that some things are fated, right? Some things happen because that's exactly how they were supposed to happen. I love how she has, it's a roll of the dice, like, right? The dice here, because that's kind of like that saying, like a roll of the dice, right? But maybe that's in somebody's energy towards you. I don't know. But what for me, what that kind of symbolizes is chance, right? That's what that symbolizes to me. There's a chance. I feel like what you've been through is fated so far. Like your whole purpose, your whole life plan, everything that's been happening. I feel like almost like you're getting clarity of like why everything has happened the way it's happened. You're accepting things as they are and you're cool with it. Oh, you're so cool with it, okay? So I like it. I like it a lot in my Jim Carrey voice. All right. So what do we have for the 13th, please? We have, yes, transformation and change. Come through with this positive energy, guys. Okay, we're like, yes, you know what? It is what it is. It was what it was. It has what it has, right? And we're moving forward now. Imagine and envision a new future for yourself, a new path for yourself. Maybe you're feeling very creative right now, very inspired by things. Maybe you're wanting to write, or maybe you're wanting to paint or do arts and crafts, build something. I'm getting people like building. Getting people doing clay characters, maybe like claymation or something. And I'm getting like those little like, what are they? I forget what they're called, but it's like literally where you can build cars and things with like the little, like the metal things, like the screws. I don't even know what they're even called. I don't know why they're showing me that, but they are. Somebody likes to take stuff apart and put it back together. It's kind of the energy that I'm getting. It's going to bug me that I can't think of what they're showing me. It's that freaking, like, where it has all, like, those metal pieces and parts, and it's like toys. It's like a little toy. I don't know. It's like Legos, but way more advanced. I think it starts with a T or something. I don't know. I'm sure that it's for somebody out there, so I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. But this is likened to the death energy, okay? Transformation and change. You have left something dark, something very cloudy, and maybe where there was, you know, there could have been all kinds of fuckery that happened, right? And you're moving into this light. You're moving into this positivity, right? Because why? Spirit has touched you, right? And shown you the way. And you are listening. You are going. You are paying attention. You have a divine, correct link with Spirit, okay? And that is where your walking orders come from. Can't no man or woman, right? Like, fuck with that at all. Like, at all, okay? So we have learn from life. Yes, okay? Yes. You guys have really, like, okay, and water magic. So air magic, water magic, air signs, water signs specifically. But what I'm getting with this is really allowing yourself to meditate, allowing yourself to get back to center, clear your mind, all this stuff. And yes, positive affirmations. Definitely working on your throat chakra, because it's important how you're communicating, right? Because I'm getting a lot of blocked throat chakras around here. Okay, and when we get some blocked throat chakras with some blocked root chakras, there can be all kinds of shitty stuff that you say, right? Or that happens. So clear out your chakras for sure, but working on your throat in particular for this air, okay? With the water, obviously, is heart, and I would say your third eye too for water. You know, this is really telling me it's gonna do you good to get yourself in that water, okay? A spiritual bath, go swimming, maybe go in the lake or whatever, or wherever you like to swim, springs, beach, whatever, wherever you're able to swim at, ponds, I don't know, right? But mostly for some of you guys, it's gonna be like spiritual bath. Also, again, drinking lots of water is very helpful. Stay hydrated, okay? Because the more you're drinking, the more you're flushing your system, right? And removing those toxins and negativity, because I feel like some of you guys have went through something where this really talks about an ascension. This really talks about where, you know, there was a life lesson here. There was definitely a life lesson, and now we're moving forward because we were learning our lessons. We're not taking step backs, we're taking steps forward. So you're going through a huge transformation and change, and because you're learning from life, right? You're taking notes. Look at him with his little feather pen. Yeah. Like, okay, gotcha, right. Taking notes, okay? Whatever Spirit's trying to tell you, you're picking it up, okay? So I like the energy. I really do. It talks about a huge change. And if you're not in this energy yet of the huge change that's happened, it could definitely be on the horizon, guys. Some of you guys might be relocating because I'm kind of getting that energy. All right, there's movement here. Like, there's definitely movement, okay? And I feel like yes, look, this card is one of, like, so far with me playing with this deck, like, this is one of the cards that wants to come out the most, okay? Like, the most. Affirmation for growth, because you guys are growing constantly. Spirit wants to let you know, but right now especially. So we can't resist the growth. We kind of have to go with it, right? Something has been planted. It is sprouting, okay? New opportunity on the horizon, abundance, right? Maybe because of your strength and your resilience, because you have literally been true to yourself. You know who you are. You've learned these lessons. You about this life, right? Some people talk about being about this life. You are about this life. You eat it, you breathe it, everything, right? It encompasses you. And of course, you're still human. Of course, you are prone to error, right? But you don't purposely err. You don't stay in that energy. So yeah, I like it, guys. I like it. So what is the air magic, please, for the 13th? Yes, because we've been in that bird cage. Yeah, or somebody tried to put you in that bird cage. Take it as it resonates, right? Birdcage, overthinking, overanalyzing, driving yourself crazy. That's why Spirit's like ting, ting, ting on the side of the birdcage. Like, hey, are you ready to listen to what I got to tell you? Or are you cool? Oh, you're cool here? Okay, I'll come back later. Like, you know? Because the birdcage, right? 8 of Swords, it's a self-imposed prison. You choose to go in the birdcage and sit there. The door is never truly closed. Like, they always show me a birdcage every single time with the door open. So you can fly out anytime you want to. Okay, but I feel like with the air magic, it's like you are in there because you need to gain clarity. Somebody out there could have been in the birdcage, or was in the birdcage, or is in the birdcage. Take it as it resonates, because everybody's at a different part of this story, right? On this, like what this is, right? So take it as it resonates. Maybe you're still in there. Maybe you ain't gotten there yet. Maybe you are in there. Maybe you just got out, right? It's like, I just got out and I ain't going back. Anyway, sorry. I had to. I had to. Anyways, so with the Eight of Swords, okay, it's like you are in there to kind of analyze this, come to a conclusion, figure something out, right? You feel restricted. You feel trapped in something. You feel like there's no way out of something, right? But this, of course, is in your mind and you're needing to work through this. Air magic. How? You guys know, right? Like discussing it with spirit, right? Okay, discussing it with your ancestors, discussing it with your guides, like people. The answer will never change, right? We always have to consult spirit. We always have to listen. I feel like a lot of our mistakes, our slip-ups, is like sometimes spirit doesn't say anything or spirit goes quiet because it's like we're supposed to experience something. And that does happen, guys. But I feel like for the most part, if we don't get them messages and we don't get them signs, it's because we was not paying attention. Period. Okay, so it's very important that you're listening to whatever spirit is trying to say to you today, pretty much. 13th, okay, transformation and change. But I feel like for the majority of you, because I feel like that's only for a small group that are still locked up in this bird cage, I feel like for the majority of you, y'all are out, and y'all are out because you listened, right? Hello, light shining down on the hawk and everything. I love it. Okay, so yes. Transformation and change. Why is this here for the 13th, please? The 13th of July for the collective energy. Why is the transformation and change card, y'all? Thank you. What is this? King of Swords. Ooh! I feel like some of you guys decided to dead some shit, literally, right? This is like the death energy. And the King of Swords plays no games. No, absolutely no games. King of Swords is the type of person that is very logical, analytical, definitely somebody who is used to these mind games, right? Somebody who is very well experienced, well seasoned in somebody trying to mentally fuck with them. So as soon as he recognizes it, he cuts that shit out so fast. The King of Swords is a finality to something, right? Feeling like you're settled on something. You're done. It's time to transform. It's time to move forward into this change, right? Because this change looks pretty good. This looks like a whole bunch of mess. This looks good, right? And look how they're both forging forward, right? I feel like almost like you have guides around you that do not take this fuckery. Like they do not. Like I really am getting a lot of you guys. Because I heard somebody say that when you have an ancestor, they come like in the same way that they lived. Right? I've heard somebody say that before, and that actually made a lot of sense for me. Because some of my ancestors in particular are extremely fierce. And I feel like a lot of ours are. I feel like a lot of our ancestors are warriors and things like that. We have an ancestor or a guide for every single situation in our life. And I feel like your ancestors have been very protective, fighting some things, taking care of some things that you weren't even aware of. And it's allowing you to kind of work with this growth, move forward through this transition, really, you know, transcend. Okay, the transition is really what I'm getting. I'm getting like a badass, like I really am. I'm seeing they're like in my head of so many different types of warriors. Like I'm seeing all kinds of them, guys, like Polynesian, you know, old Chinese warriors and stuff. I'm seeing like Kung Fu fighters. I'm seeing African warriors, Native warriors, like Vikings. I'm even seeing some like, what is that? Camelot, what is that? England? Like back in the day, like Robin Hood type shit. Yes, I'm even seeing that. Like I feel like a lot of you guys have been being led. Like they're like, no, it's time to move forward past whatever this is that's holding you back, or you know what I mean, affecting you. Turning your back, Three of Wands, turning your back on things that do not serve you any longer and moving into your future, because you do have, look at those ships, guys. I'm telling you, you got some ships coming in for you. Okay, so yeah, I really like it. Which one popped? I think it was the King of Swords, right? Yes. Yeah, I feel like ice, right? Lover's energy. Could have been something to do with a relationship. Could have been something to do with a third party. Who knows, right? But it feels like, yeah, ice blocked it. Like, I'm done. Cut that off. Like, bye. Right? And this could have been, even if it's not like a love type of situation, it could be something to where it's like you had to make a decision, head over heart decision. For some of you guys, what is the learn from life for the 13th, please? Learn from life. What is this? Thank you. Two of Cups. Learning from the connections that you have. Learning from the connections that don't go the way maybe, I don't know if you know what I mean, like that you kind of felt or saw or whatever. Like it's not, it's not. And so learning from that so you can move forward. Okay? And I almost get like there was like the way this arm is like in the like blah, 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 right? Like going off, and she's just like this look on her face like, what the fuck? I feel like something might have ended like in a way like you were not expecting. You didn't think like this was like this, but it is like this. And so now this is what it is, right? Now we're learning from this. This is something that we're growing from. And I can also see this, if this is not for love, guys, I can also see that learn from life, like, you're regaining your balance and harmony within yourself. Right? Because that's also what the Two of Cups is. I know it is the love card, but it's like regaining balance and harmony within yourself because you've learned from life. You've learned a situation. You're moving forward. But keep it moving always, right? So, yeah, it feels like for the most part, guys, it feels like you freed your mind from something. You transcended, okay? You've learned. Another day. All right, another day in Moodyville, right? I love you guys so much. I hope it helps. I hope it resonates. I hope it does something. See you in the next one. Bye.